Beanie Tibbs.
So, welcome to everyone to I Remember Some Things with your host Dan and Jordan. My name's Jordan.
Check 1 2. I'm Dan.
And we're hitting you live, as in when you hit play.
All right, so we're actually running a contest. You can name this podcast because I can't remember what it's called already.
But you can call in if you invent a time machine and bust through the recording somehow right now, interrupt our cast to show us that you invented a time machine. I think we can Bill and Ted this shit. I think we can really do that.
Did you know
I'm going to go back in time.
that Bill S. Preston is now a movie director? And he's badass.
Esquire.
He's badass.
Esquire.
I mean, everyone thinks Keanu is a successful one, but Bill has managed to remain mostly anonymous and still become extremely rich and successful.
Right, and Keanu became a rat face.
Yeah, I mean, he was a samurai though.
We're making Keanu noise.
That's a
It's
good
like a
impression.
rodent. It's like a rodent kind of breathing or licking itself.
Do
Anyway,
you think Inigo Montoya is going to get his revenge? I mean, they killed his father.
did he in that movie? Because, I don't remember that part so much. I think...
I just remember, what was it, incredibly large rats? Or rats of incredibly large size? Or
Right, it was like Shredder from the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles or something like that.
yeah, they were just mostly dead.
No, it was like, that was in the Burning Forest or something. Whatever the fuck. What was it called? The Forest of Eternal Flames or something?
Inconceivable.
Inconceivable!
Which one am I supposed to drink? That was the whole psych out at the end.
Seems to be climbing pretty fast.
You know, I love that movie, but did they have to call it The Princess Bride? I mean, I feel like kind of a sissy when I watch
Well,
it.
it had Fred Savage in it.
Oh, that's true.
So that's probably where they got the title Princess Bride from.
He is the greatest American actor, though.
He is both a princess and a bride. And he would probably agree if he could sit here today. He's going to invent the time machine, by the way, and bust in the middle of our podcast and interrupt us. Like, excuse me. I don't know what he sounds like. I'm sorry. I've never.
I really wasn't all that confused about the Wonder Years.
Actually,
it seemed pretty straightforward.
As an afterthought, I'm going to say that he's probably really nice, and I've never met him, and I'll bet you he's really cool. But whatever.
Fuck Fred Savage.
No one's ever going to hear this.
Me?
You're right. He's never going to hear this for sure.
Fuck that asshole.
Yeah, that guy's a dick.
He never even made the move on Winnie. It was fucking the Wonder Years was like 8 seasons of him like wanting to touch her tits, and then like some other dude touched her tits, and he got mad. But he had all that goddamn time.
He did. He had from like 6th grade.
Well, at least I don't know when it started, but they were young.
Listen,
he had that kiss on the log. Like I really watched the hell out of it because it was my sister's favorite show.
That was season 1, bro.
Yeah, and that was all he did. That was as far as he ever got with Winnie.
I don't know.
And who the fuck names her kid Winnie? And she was like a McGovern supporter. What an idiot!
The poo. Yeah. Wait. What?
She supported McGovern. There was that whole episode where it was like, oh, fucking Winnie was all pro McGovern, and Fred Savage didn't like him, or
what? Who was running against McGovern? I don't remember.
I don't remember either.
It was the '60s election. Wouldn't it have been like Kennedy or something? Or what?
Well, no, I don't think it was Kennedy. Maybe it was Johnson. I think Johnson went against McGovern, and Johnson won the primary or whatever, and then he went up against Nixon, and Nixon won.
I don't know what year...
Because Nixon was going to end the war.
I don't know what year that show supposedly started. I thought it started in like the 50s.
Well, it was the Wonder Years.
The late 50s, but then again, the late 50s kind of hung over into the 60s.
Isn't that the whole point? You're supposed to like wonder when it takes place, I thought.
Wondering what the years are. Yeah, that sounds about right. I mean, actually, if you break the title down...
Wonder Years.
Wonder what years they were.
I don't know. Is that too obvious? Like I thought it was a pretty,
that's neither here nor
clever thing of them to do.
That's not. It's neither here nor there.
So here's the thing.
Yeah.
I like cats, and I used to not like cats. I've started to like them.
Yes, good.
When I was younger, cats would attack me. I almost got eaten by a mountain lion when it was actually trying to eat our cat. And that was fun.
No.
I do have scars. My ear almost fell off. It was attached by a little bit of cartilage.
Just to remind everyone, we're listening to I Remember Some Things.
But what I did was I had a penknife, and I slit my own throat so I could breathe out of my trachea.
On WFUCK.
I remember some things. That might not be so clear.
YOU.
Sometimes you feel like a nut.
87.0.
And sometimes you listen to remember some things. Where Dan talks in a radio voice.
How
on
did
the internet.
How did they sell that?
I think that Octomom had an octopus.
I think she had 8 octopuses just to fuck with everyone.
I think that kids should not smoke if you can burn them hot enough.
Oh, I see.
I tried to drink Canada Dry, but I blacked out.
But they don't. Oh, no. Where's our sound effects? Where's our sound effects guy? He quit.
Some people call those puns. I think they're like non sequitur puns. I'm taking puns to a new level.
This is what happens when we have a cat on the boards. He didn't hit the sound effect in time because he's not going to, because he doesn't understand language, much less could he understand a joke.
I wonder if he even knows
Much
where the
less
fuck he is.
Did
I mean, look at that
know
cat.
was a joke.
I think he's been drinking out of the toilet, man.
I think you've been drinking out of the toilet.
I
again.
think he's got fisteria.
I think that's a.
Or is it fishsteria?
No. Fisteria happens to lesbians. Fishsteria, I'm not sure. What?
Hysteria?
Hysteria.
I think the royal family's a bunch of bullshit. What do you think?
I know, aren't in their actual name like Hitler or something? Like, wasn't that their real last name? And that's not actually Windsor.
Hardly even know her.
Scotch. I don't even know her.
Shipping tape. I don't own a boot. Oh man. You know what is the best thing?
No.
Yeah, me neither, man. But that's what life's about. You gotta find.
Is it?
Did I get too loud?
Do you have to find it though? I mean, that's the thing. Like, I don't think anyone takes the lazy person's viewpoint on that.
Well,
like,
Sherlock Holmes certainly thought.
What if you don't want to have to find it? Like, I don't want to find anything. I'm cool. I'm cool where I'm at. I'm here. I'm doing this. So, like, is that an option or is that not? Like, people are always like, no, we're put on this earth to find something. No, you're not. You don't have to climb Everest. Someone else already did that. You're cool. No, I've got to. No, someone else already did that. You're cool. You're cool.
I'm taking it all in here.
You don't have to actually do anything. You can
just exist.
You can just exist and observe. That's also a thing that happens. That's all you're doing anyway. Because it doesn't matter what you do. Ultimately, it all turns into dust anyway. So, really, you're just to observe and experience. That's it.
Well, that's why I'm never embarrassed, you know?
Right, because there's no point.
Yeah, because the sun's just going to explode.
And people who think they have everything have nothing. Well, yeah, they do, actually. They have a lot of stuff. They have, like, hot tubs. I really wish I had a fucking hot tub. Son of a bitch, I want a hot tub.
It's like that whole thing, he who is last will be first. No, he's not. He's fucking last.
Yeah,
like,
no, yeah.
What the hell are you even talking about? First is first. And if you're not first, you're last.
You're like, so
how can last be first?
Must be wealthy on money, but they sure are lacking in spiritual wealth. Oh, fuck that. He's got a jacuzzi and a limo. And no, that's awesome. I want to actually, you know what? The fucker's so rich, he's got them both together. He's got a limo with a fucking jacuzzi in it. That's how rich that's, yeah.
Boobies and jacuzzi. Man, I'm getting hot. My last name is Lemon. Tell you, take one off of that, David Taylor. Wanna be a baller, shot caller.
20-inch blaze.
Only Impala.
Caller.
Get laid tonight.
The swishy road tight.
Get sprayed with hype. I hit the highway. Making money the flyway. But there's got to be a better way.
A better way. Yeah.
I hope for Christmas this year, little Trey finally gets to be a baller.
20-inch baller getting hot in the beans.
Big bowling, smashing, cooking my ends. Smoking big chiller, getting hot in the bench. In the we go as. Ah, fuck. I lost it.
You can't. No.
Smoke all up in your nose. Your eyes get froze.
Kill me with that.
20-inch Lenzos. Hitting my remote. Sitting in my shit. In my Oh, fuck. How do I not remember it? I'm so upset. I have to start from the beginning, that's why.
Okay?
Diamond Rottweilers? I-10 haulers.
Haven't you ever had one of those tapes when you were a kid? I don't know. Anyone over the age of 30 something remembers?
We're still trying to figure it out, aren't we?
Remembers recording something off the radio with that old tape you had.
Well, yeah, and then you re-record.
And record over and over and over and over. And eventually the quality goes down to where you start a song, it's like, how?
Right.
I want a new drug.
I never listened to Huey.
I bet you did.
Nah.
You lie.
I was never a fan.
You didn't know it. You just heard it. Because it was everywhere.
My first tape.
It was already in your soul.
My first tape. I got it from...
She got me heart and soul.
My godmother bought me a tape. It was DJ Jazzy Jeff and the Fresh Prince. And that was my first tape in the 80s. And she said, well, she asked her son what was good. And he said, oh, this is good. And I thought I think I was maybe 5.
Okay.
And I had a tape player.
I'm into it.
And you know what? I like DJ Jazzy Jeff, but I was never much on the Fresh Prince. But those beats were badass.
People think,
I wonder why Jazzy Jeff never... Jazzy Jeff was a good actor. I don't know why he never got to be in a movie. I'm kind of upset about that.
I don't know.
I mean, yeah, Will Smith, whatever. He had the little sitcom. Didn't do so well. But Jazzy Jeff was the star of that duo. For Truo. Did you pause it?
No, I didn't. I'm sorry.
So we're just gonna not
you're
talk
just talking.
anymore.
No, it's not. It's not like
you said so I thought you were gonna say something.
it's not like that. I'm gonna bring up something here. I'm gonna see if it'll work. If we.
My favorite song used to be "Sunshine on My Shoulders," but skin cancer changes everything.
Oh, ouch! That hurt. In the good way. Excuse me. I'm sorry. I meant to hit the button for that, but we don't have one.
Sometimes the regular vacuum isn't enough, so I gotta get hose.
Oh, shit.
I got garden hose on my genitals. I don't know, man. What are you doing? You're scrolling through some folder. What are we doing
I was
here?
looking for something, but never mind. Forget it. It's not
looking for something. Maybe we should do that later.
All right. Well, yeah, we're all looking through fucking paper now. Like nobody can hear that. God damn it. All right. So, how many? Oh fuck. Oh boy. That's a sick desperation in your laugh. You want to talk to us about that?
Well, I don't remember writing any of this stuff I'm reading, so that's what I'm laughing at.
Well, then why don't you share with the class instead of just cackling at it like a
I had an
weird old
idea
lady?
for the name of the podcast. We can call it Podsense, because it's fucking nonsense. But I don't know if everyone would quite get that. Podnonsense, maybe.
Nod. Not podsense.
Hippopotamus.
Hippopotamus. No.
I don't know. I'm just brainstorming here, man.
I don't know. I'm playing. I don't know. That's what I know is all I know is that I don't know nothing.
I gotta bring
Charles is in
Drizzle
a guest chair.
for Rizzle. We really do need to mic up your cat. That wasn't his cat.
I know that was me. I'm sorry.
All right, so listen. We are running a contest. What you want to do is dial 1-800. What's our name? And you'll be presented with a message. It does cost 25 cents a second. Maximum $6 per call. So it's not going to cost you a lot.
Do you have trouble holding the door for a disabled person?
Hold the door. Hold up.
Do you hate waiting
Oh,
that
I
extra
guess
5.5
echoing.
seconds for them to appear?
Oh, I'm sorry. This is the part of the podcast where we advertise. No, please continue.
Have you
Jordan.
ever stopped and looked at rocks? They're everywhere. They've been there for a long time, and they'll be there long after you're gone. Rocks. All they do for you.
This segment is also brought to you by binoculars. Do you want to look at something far away? Buy some binoculars. As long as it's not too far away.
Call now, and you can turn them around, and you can see stuff really small that's really close up.
That's not actually how they work.
Oh.
No, this is only for if you want to see something maybe like towards the horizon. Like I mean, you could look at the moon.
That's okay. I was,
Oh, that was a joke, wasn't
thinking outside the box a little bit, but you know what? That's cool. No, we're cool. We're cool.
it? If I had
Moment's
headphones,
over.
I think
Yeah.
maybe I would have caught on.
Back in the game. Get your head back in the game, buddy. No, I'm just kidding. I'm the one whose head was gaming out.
I feel like I'm starting to outgrow my shirt.
I'm
Just starting to notice this.
I think my shirt's getting older. It's shrinking on me.
Yeah, I must have. I probably put it in the dryer for too long or something. That's got to be it. All right, so what I was thinking.
Mine's shrunk so much it went from saying "Is it Friday yet?" to saying "Is it Thursday yet?"
What do you mean?
Me, it's shortened by a day.
Is that because of all of the alcohol?
No, it's the quote on my shirt. It says, "Is it Friday yet?" And I said it shrunk so much now it says, "Is it Thursday yet?" Because it's shorter amount of time. You know what?
So it's a belly shirt,
You
right?
don't know. No.
Like as
No.
your
No,
shirts
wrong.
get to the end of the week, they get shorter. I'm listening.
Right.
I'm totally paying attention,
Right.
dude.
If I shrink it all the way down, it'll be
I didn't
Monday.
miss what you said.
No, Sunday. I lost it. I had it and I lost it. We
Yeah.
had it right in the beginning.
I feel like it's hard to cut a keyboard just right.
It's
That's not funny though.
because it depends on which kind. If it's the one
Well,
with
if you have a miter saw, you're probably all right.
you mean like a jigsaw, where you could.
Well, that's a little racist.
Welcome to the NPR Nuts in Your Face Hour, where we just dangle nuts in your face for the next 45 minutes.
Hee-haw. I'm not a crook. Just because a man has AIDS, you cannot fire him from a law firm. I mean, usually you have to work at a law firm for like 20 years before you get AIDS. And then like they do all the work for you and it's just kind of your name on the door.
Is everyone in today? Good, I'm going out golfing.
Have you ever thought about getting legal AIDS?
Take messages for the rest of the afternoon. Legal AIDS. It's a special kind of AIDS.
Yeah. I mean, you won't get in trouble with the cops when you get legal AIDS.
No. You could give them to whoever you want, and it's perfectly fine.
Yeah, illegal AIDS is when you like leave a bloody needle on a bathroom seat and someone sits on it and they get illegal AIDS.
Right.
But legal AIDS is when you sign a contract. Hey, I got AIDS. I don't know. This is going into a dark place, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. This isn't funny.
Yeah. No, you found the dark hallway in your mind, and you're just walking right down it. And you're not even bothering to hit the switch, are you? You're just going down there.
I don't know, man. I just thought lawyers might have legal AIDS and there might be something there, but there wasn't. And now I feel a little embarrassed.
How much have you worked on so far, Dan? Seems like we haven't gotten anywhere.
We should talk about what we're going to call this. I think we should call it the
Dr. Katz.
No, the podcast.
So three does.
Yeah, Trey no, Trey the
Trey the one.
Trey the podcast. Trey the podcast. That's perfect, dude.
Okay.
Why don't we call it the French Cuisine Hour?
The Zafran. She is ready. Look at the
That
silhouette.
way people get disappointed on purpose rather than by accident.
It comes out of the ball.
Why don't we call it the three-legged switch?
You're three switches shy of.
What do the other five do?
Everything's been taken. Everything's been done.
Everything's been taken.
Everything's been taken. Everything's been done.
That's a good
Sure.
name of a podcast.
I like it.
Episode.
I'm into it.
I'm into jeans and shirts.
Into it. In, the letter N, the number 2.
Dude, I'm a little pissed off.
I see.
You haven't said anything about my socks that have dogs on them.
Oh, fuck. Sorry, man. I really dropped the ball on that one.
I feel like, it's a little rough that you didn't do that.
Well, you didn't mention my shorts and shoes combination as opposed to, like, shorts and flip-flops or something.
Hey, man, trees got bark.
Just like dogs do. Dogwoods.
I think my favorite part about this podcast is that we're going to just let that air.
Yeah. I think it's pretty good. I mean, it's a solid concept.
All right. So here's an idea.
Okay. I'm into it. I'm here. I'm with you. Present.
All right. So what we're going to do.
All right. It's a good name. Welcome to All Right with Dan and Jordan.
This is the okay, why not?
Okay, why not? All right. Hour.
This is the holiday 5-pack hour.
This is
This is the Chopin.
the pen.
All right, well, what I'd really like to do is play a little guitar.
No, well, I mean, do whatever you want at your own risk.
Oh, I don't mean right now.
Okay, good. Some other time then.
I was thinking about this podcast, and I don't think I should lead the topics. What would you like to talk about?
Okay. I don't like holding the door for disabled people because they take too long to get to the said door. And
Well,
especially if I'm in a hurry.
Don't they want you to treat them like everyone else?
That's what I'm saying.
I don't hold the door for anyone.
Thank you. I don't hold it for anyone, so I'm not going to make this. I'm giving them that time of being just like everyone else. That's what everybody should do. Why
and this lady hopped in front of me and opened the door. Like, she literally, I'm opening the door and she just jumps in front of me, like, a couple inches, narrowly missed me. Opens the door as my hand's on it. And then as she walks out, she says, "In my day, we said thank you." Like, she hopped in front of me, cut my ass off, and I'm supposed to thank her. Because my hand was on the door and her hand was on the door, but she pushed it first. I'm supposed to say thank you because I had to stop in my tracks as I'm leaving a store.
That's
So I called her a fucking old bitch. I'm like, fuck you, you old bitch, as I'm walking to my car because she's still talking shit.
Oh.
I'm like, well, fuck you, you old bitch. My hands are full. I'm opening the goddamn door myself. She literally jumps in front of me to leave before me. I'm no more than a foot from the door. And she gets in front of me to leave. I'm supposed to thank her? I don't know, man. That's not a post I'm going to scratch.
Wow. She's not going to remember. It was all pointless.
Well, I think she's dead by now. That bitch was old.
Well, there you go. There's your revenge already.
Yeah. Fuck you, bitch. I'm alive.
She probably didn't know who you were or what year it was. That's what happens in that situation.
That's kind of like
I have been in this situation where I had to tell an old lady to fuck off because she wouldn't stop, and we were in a grocery store, and there was a line, and somebody pulled a cart up, and I just got in this line. I didn't know what was happening. I got in this line, and apparently the guy had pulled this other lady's cart into his line.
Your mama.
And this lady came up, and she was like, "You moved my cart." And I said, I didn't touch your cart. I just got in this line. It was right here. I just got in it. And she's like, "No, you moved my cart. I saw you do it." I was like, "Well, you couldn't have because I didn't do it." So...
Do you think she was trying to, like, milk you for money?
No, she was trying to just yell at a white person, I think, because she was very upset and very old and black. And so she was like,
I wasn't going to go there, but my old lady was also black.
Yeah, because that's. I mean,
I thought it was
because they don't know what's
to
happening.
the story. I
I
didn't think it mattered.
Yeah, well, it does because that's what happens, and I bet you it's the same lady because this was at an Acme and it was really weird. And she went up and yelled at the managers and shit, and eventually they opened a lane just for her. And I was like, wait, this place is packed. You guys could have opened that lane the whole time, and you waited until there was a situation before you finally opened the lane.
I don't even like Jersey Shore.
Like, I cannot stand managers of grocery stores when they stand there watching everybody struggle and they don't jump in and just check a few people out, like alleviate the pressure, you know what I mean?
Well, that's way past their job title.
That's
like they're way above that.
You know what? I don't care.
That's the ego of a grocery store manager, dude.
I know, and it's gonna have to.
They've reached the pinnacle of their career.
That culture needs to change, Wouldn't
that suck to manage a grocery store?
I don't know. It depends on how much money you make. I mean, I don't know.
I'm just like, I wonder if the microphone's picking up your whole twitch there.
No, my leg twitches. It's just constant.
For those of you just listening and not watching the live stream, Jordan was just scratching his ear like a dog with his leg.
No, that's not what was. But yeah, sure. We can go with that. That's fine.
This segment is brought to you by Dick's Sporting Goods. Get Dick's, you'll be happy.
Get the dicks early. Get them dicks early.
Early bird shopping, 20% off before 10. Get to Dick's before 10.
We rise at daybreak.
I feel like this is a good time to hit pause.
We rise at daybreak and battle to Dick's.
They might take our lives, but they'll never take our freedom.
They'll never take our dicks. They'll take our lives, but they'll never take our dicks.
That is their perfect slogan.
How would they make sure?
Hey, sports are hard.
Yes,
Get dicks.
Yes, run and you may live. And you may keep your penis and dick. I mean deck. Because I think somehow we're still talking about Spartan goods. So run and you may keep your Spartan dicks. Is that what they're called? Sporting dicks. Is that what they're called now?
Training is hard. Get to Dick's.
They'll take our lives. But they'll never take our decks. Spartan goods.
So just shop at the penis store with all the weights and shit. And get some of those shoes with the toes open. You'll like it.
They're running a special on barbells.
I think in the future we shouldn't interrupt our podcast for the advertisements. Let's get all the advertisement out of the way. Right. That way people can just fast forward, if they don't want to hear them. I feel like interjecting, maybe we'll get a little less money from them. But
George Carlin really was the master of that fast talking commercial.
He would just say words that rhyme sometimes, and people would go crazy.
But he did commercials. He did commercials. I had a record of his, and it had commercial breaks in it where he would be like...
Yeah, he was a Nissan guy.
Yeah, something.
This car gets 58 miles to the gallon. It'll get you to the prom by yourself.
58
and
gallons.
Lose her virginity.
58 gallons to the mile.
At 20 miles
Mr. Vader.
Can you hear that?
The force is strong with this one. Why do you have to do that? It hurt my eyes. Why did that hurt my eyes?
Well, I think it's because you're an asshole.
That is a separate issue altogether, and I'd appreciate it if you kept
I don't know, man. Like
in your own
hindsight's 20/20. Why don't you tell me later?
In Beijing, it's 30/30.
Is that a squinting joke?
Depends.
Depends
on if you're wearing old people's undergarments.
What if I have an Oriental rug? Is that racist?
Only if you got it from...
What, the zoo?
I don't know.
That would be racist.
Is it? You opening that beer is racist.
abominable snowman.
I think you're implying something about white people when you open that beer can like that.
I'm not implying anything. I think it's very clear.
By the way, there's no evidence that it's a beer can, so...
Yeah, you can listen to this in a dry county. No big deal.
Yeah, we think you'll be okay.
By the way, how fucked up is it that there's still dry counties?
Listen,
There's places where prohibition never ended.
there's very little rainfall, and that's...
Did I already say I tried to drink Canada Dry but blacked out?
On the last take, I think. I don't know.
That's okay. I said it again.
It's okay. We'll just air everything, and then people who are obsessed with us in a dangerous way where they want to murder each of us and then wear our faces as masks.
Oh, dude, how cool would that be?
It would not be.
For
And
someone to know who we were?
they would be like, oh my God, this is their first recordings. You guys aren't down. We listened to their shit when they weren't nobodies, and they were just talking into...
This is the Della
Well, I mean-
Where
I mean,
podcast?
well, yeah, I mean, at least Dan was a nobody. I mean, Jordan was at least somebody, you know. Dan struggled to make a name for himself.
Well, for years I was the candy wrapper.
Well,
And, you know, bitches had sweet tooths, but
That's-
they wouldn't bite.
no. Because it's not always like the Tootsie Roll. A one? No, the Tootsie Pop. Excuse me. A one, a two, a three.
So you're talking about,
Then they bite
well, no, the owl. It's got to be
the owl.
Bohemian Grove.
Who? What?
You're one of those guys.
No.
So,
Don't label
do you
me.
think the Masons
Don't
are really free?
label me? No, they cost
Because I feel
a
like
lot.
they're blinded by ideology.
I
How
think-
free is that?
I think you have to buy 5 to get one.
I feel
free.
like they're the enslaved Masons. And they don't even know it.
they don't know it. It's a secret.
All that Egyptian bullshit.
It's a secret within.
Have you seen their weird rugs? They don't even wipe their feet on them. They won't walk on their rugs.
They,
It's like taking your
where's
shoes
the
off
joke?
in your
I'm
friend's new
trying to-
house.
I'm trying to find a joke in there, and it's like digging
Well, there's
for
no
sand.
joke here, man. This is serious shit. Like, these motherfuckers are in charge of all media. Have you
No.
seen the Satan worshipping Jay-Z videos?
I've seen all of the Satan worshiping Jay-Z videos, and I think
That motherfucker
honestly,
worships Satan, dude.
Satan could use a little more makeup.
That's why the Earth's
let's
flat.
just be honest. I think he needs a little more eyeliner. I mean, it's not enough.
Well, you know, just
You
because
wanna
there's no
appeal-
trident.
You want to appeal to the masses, not.
Have you noticed that Poseidon devil connection with the trident, too?
I don't
I feel like
so.
Poseidon became the devil.
I don't know.
How many Amish does it take to screw in a light bulb? Light bulbs are the devil!
Very good.
Yeah, that's my favorite. That was the first joke I ever wrote.
Yeah, it was still too loud, but you did a much better job this time.
I looked the other way.
Yeah, you have to look even more the other way when you do that. But that's good. That's good.
But I
It's
had to
good.
convey
I'll
yelling.
play it back for you later.
Because
and you
yelling
can-
makes a joke.
No, it actually utilized the room, and it sounded pretty cool. So I'll
It
play it back.
echoed out.
Somebody else will hit replay.
I'll do it
on that.
into the milk cartons next time.
You hear that crazy lady listening to this? You want to wear my face as a mask? It's not okay to do that. But you'll probably go back and replay it. So more power to you.
I suck at fuck, marry, kill. I want to do all three of the same person.
Here we go again with this
Dead air means I say my one-liners.
fatting.
Somebody sign me. I could be a receiver. Maybe a tight end. I'm not good at blocking, though.
No, you're very good at. I'm sure you're very good at blocking. I'm sure you're very good at it.
Yeah, that's
For
true.
sure, yeah,
I am a natural.
you are. And I am a flat.
Well, it's because you drink all that haterade.
No, I'm a sharp. I'm sharp.
No, you're not.
Damn it, too late.
Dude, you know what your problem is?
No.
You got too much brains and not enough cock and balls.
Wow. I got too much.
That's my diagnosis,
I
dude.
got too much. No, I don't know. You know, you would know better than me because I don't see myself.
I'm an expert in cock and balls.
That's a
I've seen them all.
bet you have.
I am from southern Delaware.
No.
So, when I was a kid, I worked in Rehoboth at this little cafe. when I was maybe 18, 17, something around there. I think right before 18. And I knew like the owner was a gay guy, but I didn't care. Like no big deal.
Nobody knows.
Like it was the 90s.
Right.
But like I never cared about any of that.
We were very tolerant.
But anyhow, well, no, it's not even that. It's just like who cares?
People were learning.
And
yes.
but anyhow, he offered me a job because he worked right next to this place. I always went for coffee after school.
Mm-hmm.
And well, you need a job, I'll hire you. That's great. But then good. The first day, he decides to give me a big hug. Mm-hmm. And then he tells me, all of my boys take vitamins. And he handed me this big red pill.
How big of a pill?
It was a very big red pill. And I'm sure it was a vitamin.
What about the blue?
But then I'm like, okay, this guy just gave me a big hug and handed me a huge pill.
For you to go to sleep.
And then here's the worst. I only worked there for maybe 2 months because I'm a horrible employee. And they actually, I quit fired.
Your job is to get fired, right?
No, I mean, I think he would have kept me on. At that time, I think technically if I was a gay man, they would have called me a twink. So I think this guy liked twinks. Mm-hmm. And he was kind of hoping,
you
like, oh, this 17-year-old might,
that means that means you're definitely.
I don't know.
You would have had it, and you would have not been the one.
But these it was definitely a gay restaurant. All the clientele was gay, lesbian, transsexual, LGBTO, YF,
BYOT, yeah,
yeah,
goatee.
But I'm not sure. I forgot where I was going. Sometimes I remember things. Podcasts.
I remember some things.
Yeah. Sometimes I remember some things.
Some things. I don't remember everything.
Yeah. But anyhow, the thing is, they were so mad that I was their waiter.
Oh my God.
This one couple of homosexual men. Because they were expecting this other waiter. His name was actually Mason.
So they had
and they were like, they were coming there because it was Mason's day and they got me.
Ew.
And they were all pissed off.
Did you say Mason's not free?
I said, Mason's not here. This is a 4-seat restaurant next to a coffee shop.
Dave's not here,
Dan.
Man.
And, it was just kind of weird the whole time. Like, this guy's giving me pills. He's giving me hugs. Mm-hmm. I'm pretty sure he wanted to get inside my anus. And I was like, yeah, that's kind of not my thing. Yeah. Like, no.
I mean,
if that's his thing, go for it. But,
I don't know.
I mean, I was underage, and he was clearly trying to, like, be the guy. Mm-hmm. It was odd. Like, at the time, I think it was less weird, but as I think back on it, I'm like, this guy was definitely trying to, like, turn me.
Yeah.
But the pussy drawl is very artistic, and it's
I don't know where you're going with this anymore. Like, we get.
Oh, dude, I lost my direction miles away.
So this guy was gay and wanted to, because you're younger.
Yeah, I think he hired me because I was like the 17-year-old, like skinny dude that like would sell his soup. His soup sucked.
Gay men of the world, straight boys, men will not go bat for the other team. They just won't do it. I'm sorry.
Boys to men, ABC, BBC.
I've been in the situation you're talking about where there is a gay man who thinks
what really happened
for whatever reason that they can be the ones to convince you, and it's not going to happen.
Say we chillin' and we cool.
It's not an offense kind of thing. It's not that I think what they do is gross. It's not like that at all. It's just I don't do that. It's like some people smoke cigarettes, some people.
Boys to men.
Some
ABC,
people drink apple
BBC.
juice. I don't know. I mean, like anything. Some people do something. I don't do that. That's fine. So they don't,
So I think Johnny Appleseed doesn't get enough fanfare.
Get any credit.
Because he tried to feed the world.
He walked around with
planting trees that people could eat food off of.
Right.
Asshole didn't know his crab apples. He's just feeding deers, and that's why we have to shoot them.
Damn. But that's okay, because that makes more deers for us to eat deer meat.
Yeah, but then they eat our hedges and shit, and...
They don't eat your hedges. You don't have any hedges for them to eat.
I have hedges, man. You don't know nothing.
But there's no deers in there. There's too many people. Not in your house.
I have a turkey.
I remember some things.
All right. Well, let's go through your set. Let's see if we can brainstorm your jokes. I still think that you should play your bass while I tell jokes, though. I'm not gonna be happy till I rip off Mitch Hedberg completely.
I don't actually. All of this isn't. None of this. I don't like it. But well, I guess I can read some of this.
Well, yeah, go ahead. But don't read it. Tell it like you do it on stage. You know,
People honk at me all the time when I'm driving. It's like they expect me to put my phone down every time the light changes.
Applause break. Next joke.
Oh. Damn it.
I've been reading my Kindle a lot lately. It says Kindle.
Is it on fire? You should put it out.
This ain't NBA Jam. Have you ever noticed?
I don't know, man. I'm out of practice.
That's my favorite verb.
Out of practice.
Noticed. I think pop filters should be less mainstream and focus on some kind of esoteric music.
You like underground filters?
I like maybe indie filters.
Indie, yeah.
Luke, I am your father.
Oh, very good. Yeah.
All right, so
all right, we're gonna
I have a rap song I'd like to say before we conclude.
Okay, go right ahead.
Never mind.
Oh, you're doing it.
Oh, do you want me? I can do Baller. Could you play it without the microphones fucking up? Do it.
No, I can't.
Fine, figure it out, asshole. How am I supposed to rap to Baller without the soundtrack?
I don't know if it'll play it.
Do you think Santa Claus will make Little Troy a baller this year? Or have I told that joke too much?
No.
You know what's fucked up about Santa Claus? In any other context, he would be arrested. Like, okay, sit on my lap and tell me what you want. If you say that to some random kid, you're going to jail. If you keep a list of the bad kids, you're going to jail. But Santa gets away with it. Am I wrong?
It doesn't work. It doesn't come through. It only plays it on the headphones. It's designed to do. I didn't.
It is output.
Yeah, I didn't intend for the output to come.
But if you didn't have headphones on, it would work.
I guess if I. Yeah. Oh, you liked that, didn't you?
That worked.
Yeah, it did, didn't it?
How'd that feel in your ears? Oh, alright. I got this. You gotta turn me down. There's too much snare in my headphones. You're figuring it out. It's working right now.
No, it's not.
I got this.
Sounds like shit. It really does.
Baller, I'm a 20-inch crawler. Straight on the parlor, down in Waller. I-10 hauler, now leader, not a faller. Break these boys off on my 20-inch crawler. Buzz a left, I right. I'm out of sight, I'm thrown. I'm bouncing off the modem with a photo metatonum tiny tune. Hop out my big body foam. Change to the chong, can't forget the mow the lawn. I'm hot, find me looking good, dime against the wood. Man, it's understood, got money in my hood. I'm pushing big body, can't stop me. 49.8, gotta sell a million copy. I'ma roll slow, hitting on Optimo, hit the stove. I'ma go real slow, puffing into out the door. I'ma lit stash screen. Man, I'm looking clean. What more remote control screens with the ice bezel teens. So you got the next verse.
Oh, it's not happening.
That was a lot of fun, though.
There we
There's
go.
so much
I'll have to
reverb from that, I bet.
Yeah, it's not good.
It's horrible.
That's okay.
Can never
though.
use that.
No, we can. I can edit out those parts that were.
I fucked it up so bad that I missed the whole. If you're gonna get the first lyrics, you gotta start with "I'm bouncing off the road in a modem with them photom tiny tune." But I fucked up the bouncing off the road part, so it was just blah 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 all photom tiny tune. But if you get that right, it sounds pretty badass.
Yeah, that's. I mean,
Yeah,
that's
I fucked that up bad though.
That's how. That's how you get that. All right, so
So I'm a lyrical genius.
Yeah,
My
so
hand is a penis.
This has been Dan and Jordan, and we're going to go ahead and sign out. And probably the music's coming up now. And
No,
then
it's too early.
You're going to hear it. No,
we got
because it's been
another
45
5
minutes,
minutes
and we're
and
going
30
to go ahead
seconds
and
in
just
us.
call it
Don't
out.
do it. Don't do it.